obviously these blocks, I've tapered them all. So rather than doing just my normal straight down, I've tapered every block, so you get that effect, you know. So it's rounded. Obviously that's the tapering. So if you watch my videos on YouTube for creating your 3 perfect blocks, that's basically just a normal roof block, and then just taper it in 1 block for each row, depending on how big you want your taper. I could have tapered it all the way, but you need a little bit of flat and then a bit of taper. So I've just gone in 4 blocks halfway and just 1 block off each, taper it in, and that gives that. And obviously that leaves a gap, so you've got to have a filler block, right guys? So you've got your taper, which is that one. So that's your taper, but you've also got to have a filler block to fill in the gap. So that's it there. And obviously, because I'm working on 2 sides at the same time, I've had to follow the pattern on both sides and taper both of them as well. So I hope you're following this. But that's just a square block. You knock a little bit off the corner there, a little bit off the corner there. You put your pattern in and follow the pattern around on both sides, and that's your fill block, which goes in there. Now I forgot how I built this balloon. Did I build it straight? No, oh, it's already in, you dozy tongue. That's it there, right? And then obviously, yeah, that's the wrong block, you dozy sod. It's that one. There you go. So you've got your taper. Then obviously these are tapered as well. These are the strut blocks, which I don't know why the hell I've built them on this angle, because they're a bugger to lay when they're like this. But that's tapered as well, but obviously the pattern has to follow on. So your best bet is to create 1 block, create your blocks the shape you want, lay them in like that, right? Then on 1 block, say that one, put your pattern on that you want, right? And then take each block and follow the pattern around, because it can get a bit arsey when you're trying to follow it with tapered blocks. And obviously if you're working on 2 sides at the same time, which you've got there, so that block and that block, basically that block, actually there's 2 there. Is it 2 different ones? Yeah. So that block is one way, that block is another. The come up is 2. Then you've got your centre, which covers both tapers, so you need them both, and then you carry on around. I probably explained that absolutely stupidly, but I build better than I explain. It's easier to watch it being built than what it is to explain building it. And these are obviously just plates stuck on top, but these are the full blocks. And these are my 60-degree block. So there's 2 blocks to get that angle. But these are all blocks I'll use all the time. I'm just putting different patternage on them. Because the shapes of them, you can create almost anything you want. With a little bit of imagination, you can pretty much do what you want. And then obviously you've got your block in there. And trying to, because I could do it all flat, you know, put a pattern on, do it flat, and see, that would spoil it. I like to have stuff in different levels, sunk in, you know. I mean, that block there could be flush with this, but it wouldn't look as effective because you wouldn't get that ridge, that little sill around it. So I've sunk it in. Same with the floor. When I put the like that, I've got flat, and I built these around it inside the kingdom to get that sunken effect. and it gives different levels for the eye. And obviously if I can get the lighting in, the shadows will dance off it differently as well. It's all to do with the catching the eye for the detail. There's nothing worse than a plain wall or a, you know, everything flat. I mean, Minecraft's great with the textures and that, but everything is just flat. See, I've got that sunk in. I mean, this is all the same level. It's flat, but it's sunk in. So it's all different levels, like a stair. Not your floor. I'm surprised this is holding up so well. But obviously lots of customs in the ceilings and that. What I was going to do, I may not do it now, but I was going to delete these two holes either side, because obviously Arcus showed us the around me ways of just how much these customs were hammering the crap out of it. So I've got these two side passages here that everyone who's went into my world has missed. Because basically the first thing they do when they come in is run straight down, and they miss all this shit on this side. So I was just going to basically fill this whole thing with Geiger blocks just to take out all these customs, and that would improve performance. But I have got some good, I do like the packaging used. So what I might do if I am going to delete this lot is paste that whole section, because I do like this, the two pillars in there, paste that whole section into this section, yeah, because obviously them pillars are there, so they'll carry on as a theme into this section, so have them there, and the same from the other side, have them there, and then just wall this whole thing in. So these arches on the side are like these ones, so they're just flat at the back, and there's nothing here. And then these bits, because obviously I like these bits, I'll just take that whole arch and then just flip it and stick it on that wall like that, and do it on the other side. So I can keep them, and that'll get rid of all of this floor, all of these stairs on both sides, and that'll like there'll be a third. If I keep a little bit of it, it'll be about that'll be about half the customs gone, because there'll be the back end of these as well. So half the customs out of this, that'll improve performance. But it breaks me heart to do it, having to delete all that work, but I'll have to do it. And these lights, I've gone bloody stupid with these lights. Arca showed us a light pattern, like a light map of what I'm using. Fucking lights everywhere. It's like, what the it's like, what the hell you doing with all these lights? You know, you've got a small room and you've got like 9 million lights. Not needed, so I can get rid of them. That'll improve performance a bit. Bloody idiot. But that's just me. I find something and I just keep banging it in until everything breaks. Is that in the middle? No, that's not in the middle. I'll let the horse about with the lighting. I can get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that one. Get rid of that one. Keep that one there. Basically, get rid of them and just increase the intensity in that, so it lights up a higher area. Yeah, I have absolutely noobed out on these things. Like, lights, stick them in, stick the lights in. God damn it, more light. Wouldn't be so bad if this place was actually pitch black, but it's not. You don't really need light. It never gets dark. I'm stuck. Bollocks. So, obviously wall all that in. Oh, what the hell? Hold on, guys. Hold on. How many fucking lights have I got? I've got lights everywhere. Stupid kid. Keep the one in the corner. Get rid of them too. Actually, keep them because you can see them right away up the archway. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So you've got 4 lights there. Didn't need 4. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What the hell? Right. I didn't need all that. As you notice, the lights aren't disappearing. They will disappear once I leave world and come back in. Seems to be running kind of well, considering. Get rid of that. So, what I wanted, obviously, to come out. I can still see down there as well. This is only on fast, you know. That's not a bad draw distance if you think about it, guys. You can still see the bottom of that hole. So obviously you come out here. I want the arch. So what I was planning on doing, my aim is to have about 4 of these going that way, 4 going that way. So that's the game broken. And then this level here, because obviously these stairways, they go all the way to the bottom, but this one cuts off onto this side here. And this, there'll be an arch through there. I need to cut an arch through there so you can walk across, but this, obviously this platform should go all the way along and then all the way around the whole area, which is a good few thousand blocks, and have another load of them tunnels going through here. But obviously Mitch and Max it because I didn't want them all the same, because you get bored when all the patterns are the same, so I let it do different patterns. And the same on the other side, but have it just going all the way around, so you've got different levels to walk on. I've got customs to put in these as well, these arches. These arches were never meant to be round. It's supposed to be, obviously dwarven, it's supposed to be angular, so it'd be more like that one. Where the hell are they? Is this gonna spawn in? Oh, I'm only on 74%, that's why. That'll not spawn in yet. Obviously the globes I was talking about, so see his hand there. So I'm going to leave him pointing because I like him pointing, because he's pointing right at the back where I'm going to start